Ever get that slimy feeling watching some online guru? The one promising you the world, but something just feels off. Yeah, trust that gut. Because if you're not careful, these self-proclaimed experts can seriously mess with your life, your wallet, and your sanity. Let's pull back the curtain on how they operate. The storytelling trap. Painting a perfect illusion, these gurus are masters of storytelling. Why? Because stories sell. They'll often start with their own rags to riches tale, conveniently glossing over any privilege or luck involved. They paint a picture of their past self as lost, broke, and just like you. This creates instant relatability. Then BM, they discovered the secret, the one thing, the exclusive method, the very thing they're now selling you. Why do they do this? To hook you emotionally, to make you believe that you too can have that same miraculous transformation simply by following their lead and, of course, buying their stuff. It's a classic manipulation tactic. Create a problem, their past struggle, offer a solution, their current success, and position themselves as the bridge between your current reality and your desired future. The power play, making you feel like nothing. Notice how these gurus often operate. They position themselves on a pedestal. They speak with absolute certainty, often using condescending language or subtle put-downs. They might talk about common mistakes that you are probably making, subtly implying your inferiority. They flaunt their success, the fancy cars, the exotic locations, creating a stark contrast between their seemingly perfect life and your current struggles. Why this power dynamic? Because if you feel inadequate, you're more likely to seek their guidance. They create a void in your self-belief and then conveniently offer themselves as the only ones who can fill it. It's a psychological trick to make you dependent on their validation and their wisdom. When they're on your time, through their videos, webinars, they control the narrative, reinforcing their superiority and your perceived lack. The escape hatch they control. You're trapped. Only they have the key. These gurus often paint your current life as unbearable, a prison you desperately need to escape. They amplify your pain points, your frustrations, your desires for something better. They make you feel like you're stuck in a dead-end job, a miserable relationship, a life of mediocrity. And guess who holds the key to your escape? You guessed it, them. Why this urgency? Because desperation sells. If you believe you're in a crisis, you're more likely to make impulsive decisions and invest in their guaranteed solutions. They create a sense of urgency and fear of missing out, FOMO, making you believe that their program is the only way out of your perceived misery. The descent into dependency. You need them. Or so they say. Once they've convinced you that your life is a mess and they have the only solution, they subtly foster dependency. They might drip-feed information, promising the real secrets are in their paid programs or exclusive communities. They create a sense of belonging within their tribe, making you feel like you'll be lost without their guidance. Why this dependency? Because repeat customers are the lifeblood of their business. The longer they can keep you believing you need their ongoing support, the more money they make. It's a carefully crafted system designed to keep you coming back for more, always chasing the next level, the next secret, the next breakthrough that never quite arrives. They actually give value. The harsh truth sometimes, buried beneath the hype and manipulation, there might be a kernel of useful information, but often it's basic knowledge repackaged with fancy branding and inflated prices. The real value for the guru isn't in transforming your life. It's in extracting value from your desire to transform. Think critically. Could you find this information elsewhere for free or at a much lower cost? Are their claims backed by genuine evidence and results, or just anecdotal stories and testimonials? Often, the value they provide is more about entertainment and false hope than actual, actionable strategies for lasting change. The real transformation, watching what they do, not what they say, want to actually change your life. Stop obsessing over what these gurus tell you to do. Instead, look at what they actually do. How do they make their money? Often, it's not from the very thing they're preaching to you. It's from selling courses, coaching programs, and merchandise about that thing. The real lesson isn't in their carefully crafted stories or their motivational speeches. It's in understanding their business model. They are often masters of marketing and sales, not necessarily masters of the skill they're selling. Your path to real change. Action, not adoration. The truth is, you don't need a guru to fix your life. You need to take responsibility for your own growth and development. Instead of blindly following someone else's path, focus on learning real skills. Invest in developing tangible skills that are in demand. Taking consistent action. Knowledge without action is useless. Implement what you learn. Critical thinking. Question everything, including the advice of gurus. Building your own network. Connect with peers and mentors who offer genuine support and accountability. Focusing on sustainable progress. Real change takes time and effort. Avoid the allure of quick fixes. Stop worshiping at the altar of self-proclaimed experts. Start looking inward, taking action, and building your own damn success story. The real guru you need is the one you find within yourself when you take control and start doing the work.